Chinese batteries. 324-volt assemblies of LiFePo 3.2 volts 320 amp-hour batteries, each 5.5 kilograms, with a total weight of about 100 kilograms, were placed on a powerful welded trolley with 4 swivel wheels in foam fish boxes. To save electricity, the trolley was placed above the ventilation hole between the second and third floors. At the same time, the warm air from the fireplace on the second floor heats the trolley with batteries covered with 2 layers of polyethylene. However, this only helps to maintain their optimal battery temperature of 20 to 30 degrees Celsius using a heating carbon cable with a thermostat, temperature sensor, and a digital indicator of all parameters. Asked a number of questions in the AI chatbot neural network. At what temperature is the maximum output of the capacity of Chinese LiFePo 3.2 volts 320 amp-hour batteries? The most efficient operation of lithium iron phosphate. LiFePo 4 batteries including Chinese 3.2 volts 320 amp-hour cells is usually achieved in the temperature range from plus 20 degrees Celsius to plus 30 degrees Celsius. In this range, the battery demonstrates maximum capacity and minimum internal resistance. Deviation from this optimal range can lead to a decrease in performance. At lower temperatures, around 0 degrees Celsius and below, the battery capacity can significantly decrease and the internal resistance will increase, which reduces its ability to deliver current. At high temperatures, above plus 45 degrees Celsius, the degradation processes of the electrolyte on electrodes accelerate, which shortens the battery life and can lead to a loss of capacity. At what current is the maximum capacity output of Chinese LiFePo 3.2 volts, 320 amp-hour batteries neural network chatbot? The maximum capacity output of LiFePo 4 batteries is usually achieved at currents corresponding to 0.5 C to 1 C. In your case, 1 C equals 320 amps, full battery capacity. 0.5 C equals 160 amps, 160 A recommendations. For maximum output capacity, try to discharge the battery with a current in the range of 160 to 320 A. Discharging with a current below 0.5 C, 160 A, can slightly increase the output capacity, but not significantly. Discharging with a current above 1 C, 320 amps, can lead to a decrease in the output capacity, overheating, and a reduction in the battery life. Carefully study the specifications of a specific battery from the manufacturer, as permissible discharge currents may differ. Important: optimal charging current for Chinese LiFePo batteries 3.2 volts 320 amp hours. Neural network chatbot. The optimal charging current for Chinese LiFePo 4 batteries 3.2 volts 320 amp hours depends on several factors, including recommendations, minimum charging current. Usually there are no strict restrictions on the minimum charging current, but for the efficient operation of the BMS, battery management system, and the correct determination of the state of charge, SOC, it is recommended to use a current of at least 0.05 C. In your case, this is 16A. Temperature conditions, low temperatures, below 0 degrees Celsius. Charging LiFePo 4 batteries at low temperatures is strictly not recommended unless they have a built-in heating system. Charging at low temperatures can damage the battery. If you need to charge at low temperatures, use a current of no more than 0.1 amperes and make sure the battery is warmed up. High temperatures, above 45 degrees Celsius. Avoid charging batteries in high temperatures. High temperatures during charging may cause overheating and damage to the battery. Use a quality charger. It is important to use a charger designed for LiFePo 4 batteries with the correct voltage and current settings, as well as overcharge and overheat protection features. Temperature monitoring. Monitor the battery temperature while charging. If the battery gets too hot, reduce the charging current or stop charging. Use a BMS, battery management system, is a must for LiFePo 4 batteries. A BMS protects the battery from overcharging, over-discharging, overheating, and other abnormal situations. What temperature is recommended to store Chinese LiFePo 3.2 volts, 320 amp hours batteries neural network chatbot? The recommended storage temperature for Chinese LiFePo4, 3.2 volts, 320 amp hours batteries depends on the storage period and state of charge, SOC. Short-term storage, up to 1 month. Temperature, minus 20 degrees Celsius to plus 45 degrees Celsius, optimal SOI. 40 to 60% long-term storage, more than 1 month. Temperature, plus 10 degrees Celsius to plus 30 degrees Celsius, ideally around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Optimal SOI, 40 to 60% self-discharge. LiFePo4 batteries have low self-discharge, but it is recommended to periodically check the voltage and recharge them if it drops below the minimum level. Ventilation. Provide good ventilation in the storage area. Why is SOC important during storage? High SOC, close to 100%, may cause accelerated battery degradation, especially at high temperatures. Low SOC, close to 0%, may cause deep discharge, which can also damage the battery. Recommendations. Charge batteries to 40 to 60% SOC before storing. Store batteries in a cool, dry place, avoiding extreme temperatures.